is it the 2nd? It is, it's the 2nd of January. And it's freezing. And very, very icy. And we're waiting on the mini digger to turn up. So we're just taking a section of the netting down so that we can get them access to get rid of all this to stick it out there, because we couldn't get a skip over the holiday. The plan was to get a skip to put it in here and to put all that in the skip and level all this garden off. But
skip wouldn't fit between them.
So we've took the gates off, we've put some planking down, and the idea is we're gonna just move all the soil with the mini digger over that side, and then we're gonna get a high-ab, a grabber, and they're gonna come and do that later. And we can just put the soil in and leave it there as long as we like till the grab hire comes, and that means we can concentrate and carry on in the garden.
Yay.
But these are a stick and block. These are an absolutely pain in the arse.
2 different levels. Look.
We've got 2 drains in the garden, as you can see. For some reason the different heights, but why the 2 different heights, I have no idea. One's a storm drain and one's obviously for your number 2s and all the other stuff. So let's crack on.
It's about 8, I think, 8:15. Let's get it done. Oh well, we would have been done now if Jed hadn't got in a strap, but we've had to go in, warm up, and then motivate ourselves to come back out. Let's see how much all that's gone now. That, and then we've got to dig all this about 6 inches down. Yay. Oh well, at least we'll lose all the Christmas weight. Oh my god. Mini digger didn't come, so we're doing it by hand. I'll show you how much we've done. Can you see it? Woof. Ah, it doesn't look much, but it's massive actually. That was right the way along to there, wasn't it? So we've only got that. Jed wants to call it a day, but to be honest, I don't want to have to get up to it tomorrow. Bye. Sometimes I forget how old he is, I'm afraid. I'm a mini digger.
Well, yeah, I am your mini digger, yeah.
Right, it's just started snowing. Yay! It doesn't snow too heavy, we should get that done. We've got to better how many's left. Dad said 10, I said 15. We're on number 4. Let's have a look at this. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be covered in snow tomorrow. Oh, wait. Doesn't look much, but look, it's since like 8 o'clock this morning. I think it's about, I've got Joey's boots on. The fair line, so to keep your toes warm, even though they're massive.
Okay.
Saying I've got your dad's boots on because the fair lines, even though they're massive, to keep your toes warm.
Nice boots then.
Right, this is number 10 now, but still a fair bit to do. Maybe this one and another one, so I think Jed was the winner. And the snow is starting to come down pretty heavy now. Nice though. How are you feeling on?
I'm walking in the air.
He's got a bigger spade than me. Where's my spade? Okay.
We're just waiting for the hiab to come, the grab hire, to move all this soil. It's got to be about 16 tonne. I'm in the process of moving these 2 drains. 2020, as we all know, has just been an absolute nightmare, and we're just into the start of 2021, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. It looks like it's getting worse. It's just been an absolute nightmare, and we've had computer problems, codec issues, had an absolute nightmare. When we think what had happened was, we've done a lot of videoing of the garden, but we were doing it mainly for ourselves, and then we've decided to make a couple of videos, but a lot of it's phone footage, and Sharon was videoing it on her phone and then sending it to my phone. But on Sharon's phone we actually done a bit of editing and cropping, and we think that's when we put that into the computer, it's done something to the codec, because the computer just didn't recognize it, and it blocked all the video footage and the pictures. We just couldn't view them. I eventually downloaded a VLC, and that seems to have cured it. I can watch the videos through that, but we couldn't edit anything or watch anything. It was an absolute nightmare. But I'm not a builder, so when we put these videos up and you see what we've been up to, you probably wonder, why is he doing it like that? And as I say, I'm not a builder, I just do it the way I normally do stuff. And we've had very limited tools, and also we've struggled for materials, darling, because nowhere's been
practically
open. But you'll see
shelf.
this in the videos that we're putting up. I say I'm just waiting for this digger to turn up. Actually, he'd be here by 9 o'clock. It's just gone 9 o'clock and no sign yet. I've got a mini digger coming at the weekend to get the rest of this soil out, and then we can start relaying the patio, which I'll be doing, making videos of that. But today I'm going to be cracking on with these drains, which are an absolute nightmare. So I'll bring you all back later. Happy New Year everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. There we go, making short work of that. Took us all day to move that. He's moved half of it in 2 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. Great stuff. That's a load off our minds, pardon the pun. The grab eye has been, it took us half a day, nearly, well, 3/4 of a day to move all that to there. It took him 10 minutes to take it. Well, pity he couldn't get the arm over the fence, would have been ideal. And I'm just going to show you what I'm doing to the drains. I've took the cover off. These drains, as I say, one's a storm drain, which is the one I've got open, and this one's for your number 2s and whatever. But the 2 different heights, and they've always been an obstruction in the garden. This one, well, they're about 5 foot deep. But what I've done is I've jammed 2 pieces of wood, and I'm gonna I've cut these little strips of wood, and I'm gonna lay them inside like so, so no debris can fall down and break them, because if you break them you've got major issues. So I'm gonna plank it out, cover it with a sheet, put a sheet underneath it as well in case anything does fall, and then I'm gonna take this cap off. I'm gonna cut round the perimeter and put it back on and lower it. Absolute nightmare, but if you want a nice seating area, these are the things you've got to do. It better be a nice summer. Bring you back later. Yeah, as you can see, I've stopped, covered it. I'll put a sheet on that now to stop any small bits going down the sides, and then hopefully take this cover off. Right, I've dug right round it, and on this corner here I've managed to break the seal, but I'm not going to be able to lift this on my own. I've got, as you can see that moving? But I've got a mini digger coming in a day or two, but I don't know whether the mini digger will be powerful enough to lift that. If I can get some slings underneath it, just grab it to one side, lower it and put it back, or just try and wedge it up and get something underneath it. We'll see. Right, I've managed to jack it up bit by bit. Getting it off isn't that much of a, well, it's a pain in the ass, but getting it back on is going to be the one, because I've got to bed it back on. If the Egyptians can move 40-ton blocks, I'm sure I can move this. I'm making progress, slow but progress. What I've done is, as you can see, I've stuck 2 pieces of 3B2. I've gradually wedged it up either side and got the wood underneath, and now what I'm doing is I'm just using a leverage system, so I'm just pushing and pulling and it's just sliding across. Right, managed to get one off. What a job that was. I just done it dead slowly with leverage, and I've managed to get it to there. Getting it off, not the easiest, but it's off. Getting it back on is going to be a major job, but now I can take them 2 course of brick off and lower it back down. Right, let's crack on. Morning. As you can see, it's a very frosty one. So the best thing to do on a frosty morning is have a fire. Yeah, Shan, you can hold that. Oh. We won't be doing much digging today because the ground's rock solid. So we thought we'd just burn some of the wood.
Got a skip coming later today.
That's how you light a fire. This is all the old sheds. Saves filling the skip. Gives us more room in the skip to instead of building it up with wood, because we've got tons of soil to get rid of.
Right, hand you over to Jed, because some of us have got to go to work.
Aye. There's nothing like a nice big fire on a cold frosty day. I've still got to sort these drains out, get them to the right height. But it's cup of tea time. I'll see you all later.
Trying to get this tree out. Cold and frosty morning. Don't know how long it's been out, a couple of hours, I think. Hold on. Pull, pull, pull. made a start this end. We've cleared quite a lot. I'll walk down to the skip now. Look. And then we can start again over there. Scraping it back over to here. The roots are there. Struggling a bit there because there's a lot of roots. Jet! A lot of roots here, so I think it's because it's facing this way, Jed. The balance is here. Maybe just go in front of it, Jed. Yeah, just get that load there. Oh, it's not having none of that. Nasty little buggers they are. See if we can snap that one. Dead. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, it's that route there, you can see it moving. It's all the way over there. Say hello. Dad. Hello.
Hello. On this cold and frosty morning.
Well, afternoon now. Some of the roots have come out now. It's so cold. See it levelling out now. Slow going, but worth it. Show you the roots. Like a big ditch. Oh. Only another 10 to go, I think. The skip now, hold on. Let's see. Look. Not even half full yet. Hello. Going really well. Thank you. From both of us. Gonna start pushing it now with this. Maybe a little bit higher, Jed.